you can tell from the grey speckled walls behind me, I'm in an airport. The people in the airport think that I'm crazy. The people in the airport think that I'm crazy. People in the airport think that I'm crazy. We're crazy.
Bienvenue à la plus belle vie dans le monde, Paris.
I had the pleasure of spending last week in Paris, France, on an exchange with my high school. This was my third trip to Paris, so the city was about as familiar as my hometown. As always, I was struck by the people, the food, and the stairs. Oh, the stairs! From my first night in Paris back in 2011, I have been madly in love with this city. I even want to live there one day, which when I tell people prompts a lot of questions like, what's so great about it, or what does it have that the US doesn't? My answer has always been rather vague, like, oh, I love the French language and culture! And yes, that's true, but this trip I think I finally found the heart of it, or the proper answer. It's a city that loves art and is actively involved in it. During my week there, I went to Le Louvre, Musée d'Orsay, an exposition on Chagall and Dali, and my host mom's cousin even had an exposition while I was there. What really showed me French people's love of art and just being part of it was at this interactive part of the Dali exposition where grown French men would get down in their suits and take silly pictures on their hands and knees. It's just a people that love and appreciate art in a way that I don't feel it ever gets appreciated here, but by the upper class and the very educated. I mean, I feel there it gets appreciated for the time it took, the artsmanship, and the history of it. And I just love that appreciation and, in some ways, intelligence among the people. I know I'm making very broad statements, but I feel like I know enough French people ranging from the very rich to the not so to say that they're all far more artistically and thoughtfully engaged in society than the average American. I mean, just eating dinner with them is like sitting in on a philosophy or a history class. Whereas here, it's like sitting in on an edited version of People magazine. So to answer their question, what's so great about it? Everything. The metro, the gardens, the cafes and their sweet musician, the beyond beautiful toilets, the crazy drivers, the incredible art, but mostly the people, the supposedly cold, unfriendly people who are in fact quite the opposite. With open arms, they showed me their city, which caused me to fall irrevocably and completely in love with it. So Paris, je t'aime. À bientôt.
All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need.